Liam was the smallest boy in his class. He had big glasses, a quiet voice, and a habit of carrying a small, worn-out notebook everywhere. He loved to write stories and thoughts about his day, but he never shared them with anyone. Jake, on the other hand, was the biggest kid in school. He had a loud voice, a strong build, and a reputation for being a bully. Every day, he found new ways to make Liam's life miserable. He would shove him in the hallway, take his lunch, and call him names. "Hey, shrimp, what's that dumb notebook for? Writing love stories?" he sneered. The other kids laughed, and Liam just lowered his head and walked away. No matter how many times Liam's teachers or parents asked, he never told on Jake. Instead, he wrote in his notebook. He wrote about his feelings, his hopes, and his fears. But most of all, he wrote about Jake. Not as a monster, but as a mystery. Why does Jake always seem angry? What makes someone want to hurt others? One afternoon, in the middle of lunch, Jake snatched Liam's notebook from his hands. "What's this? A diary?" he mocked, flipping through the pages. The kids around him chuckled, eager to see Liam's reaction. But as Jake started reading out loud, the smirk on his face slowly faded. Right there, in neat handwriting, were Liam's quiet thoughts. "I wonder if Jake has a happy home. He looks mad all the time. I think he's hurting inside. Maybe he just needs a friend." A strange silence filled the air. The other kids, expecting to hear something funny, instead saw Jake's expression change. His grip on the notebook loosened. He blinked hard, as if trying to push something away. No one knew that Jake's home was far from happy. His father was always angry, always shouting. Some days, he threw things. Some days, he left without saying when he'd be back. Jake never told anyone, but the anger inside him grew bigger every day. And when he couldn't keep it in anymore, he let it out on kids like Liam. Jake looked at Liam, who was sitting quietly, waiting for his notebook. For the first time, he didn't see him as weak. He saw him as someone who understood. Without a word, Jake handed the notebook back and walked away. The next day, something strange happened. Liam was eating alone as usual when Jake sat down next to him. The cafeteria grew silent. Everyone watched, expecting trouble. Instead, Jake picked up his sandwich, took a deep breath, and muttered, "Hey, can I write something in your notebook?" Liam blinked, surprised. Then he smiled and handed it over. Sometimes the strongest response to bullying isn't anger, it's understanding.